Latin? Well, that is a novelty.
Come on, Marcus. We need to find out what he took.
Yes, righto. This display case has been ransacked. Is there anything missing?
Let's have a look.
We should look around for the exhibits that were in this display. Look at this mess. The exhibits are all over the floor.
Ah, look at this. Ugaritic letters.
Ugarit? It must be from Ras Shamra in Syria.
Funerary mask, Brody.
Is that solid gold?
Ancient Egyptian, obviously. A depiction of Bastet. No, this isn't right.
No, I think that's for something else, Indiana.
No, the display has a Syrian flag. This thing isn't from Syria.
Quite right, Indiana.
The Bastet statue goes in the Egyptian section.
Looks right, Indy. What a mess.
No, this isn't right. No. I don't think this was a votive offering.
Agreed.
Funerary mask goes here.
Grand.
No. We should try something else.
Ah, well done, Indiana. So, is everything back?
Not quite.
Or what's missing? SW 003. What was that?
Seaway expedition. He took the cat mummy, Marcus. But why?
The thief may have left a clue to their identity.
Yeah. Let's keep looking.
How did they get out? The front doors were locked. A broken window. Maybe he got
Marcus?
out the same way he came in.
Help me out here.
Coming, Indiana. Oh, don't mention it.
Huh.
A pendant, is it?
Must have got caught when he left through the window.
Let's retire to your office and figure this out.
Good idea. Somebody sure went to a lot of trouble to steal a cat mummy.
It was a beautiful piece. You found it in Siwa, didn't you?
Yeah. 6 weeks ago. Something about that dig.
We can work this out in your office, Indiana.
looks Catholic to you, doesn't it?
That's the sigil of the Vatican secret archive, if I'm not mistaken.
This isn't just about a cat mummy, Marcus.
What are you going to do, Indiana?
I'll need my classes covered, of course.
Indiana,
Dawson seems the likely choice. Maybe Kittredge?
oh, look. Someone's left you a gift. How long has that been in there?
I haven't opened this suitcase for a year. Not since Cairo.
You aren't going to open it, Indiana? It's a beautiful journal, isn't it? Who's it from?
Doesn't say.
Oh, what are you packing? And just where are you planning on going?
Only the essentials.
I see. You know, you can talk to me, Indiana, about the Vatican.
There's nothing to say, Marcus. This will be a nice gift.
She rang me. Did I tell you that? 2 months back, when you left for Siwa. She was at her wit's end with you. I didn't know what to say.
It wouldn't have made...
Though I must admit I am intrigued. Why would the Vatican want your cat mummy?
Exactly. And there's only one way to find out.
Come now, Indiana, you can't travel to Italy. The college would never sanction leave for this. Not in the middle of midterms. I mean...
Marcus, what's done is done. Maybe I shouldn't have gone to the Siwa expedition, but it was a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity.
And when you got back, she wasn't there.
I gotta go.
Can't just run away from your problems, Indiana.
Watch me. On next plane to Rome. Stop. Need help. Stop. Meet me in Vatican. Stop. Indy.
My friend, stop. Vatican not safe. Stop. We'll wait for you at village steps. Stop. Subtlety is a virtue. Stop. Antonio.
Okay. Village steps. Should be on the other side of this fortress.
E tu chi sei? Che cosa ci fai qui?
I'm just a...
Sì!
Village steps. Should be on the other side of this fortress.
E tu chi sei? Che cosa ci fai qui?
I'm just a tourist, pal. And that's Professor to you.
All right, fella. We should have had you.
All right, let's go. Here we go.
Non capisco che cosa vuole Mussolini dal Vaticano.
Pare stia cercando qualcosa che la Chiesa ha nascosto.
E il Papa ora è disposto a farci entrare? Come mai ha cambiato idea?
Non hai sentito? Il Papa è molto malato.
Laggiù! Ah!
Oh, eccolo! Non fatelo scappare!
Ma cosa? Intruso!
Not this time!
Accidenti!
Let me see here. This will come in handy.
Un uccello mi ha cagato sulla scarpa. Conta qualcosa?
Se ti ha reso migliore la nottata, direi di sì.
Don't turn around.
Soldato! Bel colpo, eh?
Time to shine. From the Vatican pharmacy. This sounds interesting. Fascists shouldn't be trusted with money.
Va bene.
Non mi piace quel suono.
E cos'è stato?
Getting closer. Huh? Nice view.
Cos'è questa roba?
Merce confiscata dal Vaticano.
Ma il Vaticano è un luogo sacro.
È tutto a posto, non preoccuparti. Cosa? Vedevo di aver visto. Dacci un taglio.
Dovremmo imparare a combattere.
Cos'è stato? Abbiamo uno a terra qui!
Take it easy!
Interesting note.
Fermo!
Keep your distance, pal. Get over here!
Back to sleep.
Chissà che... Te ne pentirai, pulce.
Che sarà stato quel rumore? Eh?
Chissà cos'è.
Okay. This could be interesting.
Qualcosa non torna. Credo di aver sentito qualcosa. Cosa?
That's close enough.
Ma perché sempre a me questi incarichi? Non dovresti essere qui! Fermo! Rovinalo! Give it a rest! Prendi ciò che puoi! Ne hai abbastanza!
Ha beccato uno dei nostri!
There it is. The village steps.
Let's get this over with.
Dritta su!
Is that you?
Antonio.
make haste. I just saw Father Ventura with a black shirt on his way to the castello.
Come! It's my
Father
kids,
Ventura?
and this turned into a you gotta go bullshit.
What's that?
Cause you're a
I said,
pussy.
who is Father Ventura?
We call him the Men in Black. A friend of Mussolini.
Okay, bro. We're gonna pack our shit and we're gonna go. You wanna watch? No. You wanna watch? Josh. You fucking clown. Josh. Go on, sweet tits.
Like 20 minutes or something.
Listen. No, the fire's on.
What?
The fire's just production.
I'm sorry.
Black.
They're from fucking BC, like I'm like a place. I met them here from like, oh my god. I can't remember.
I lost my kids, bro. I was freaking out because I lost my kids. Get them to the shit. You ever lost your kids before? No. So you don't know how it feels. You don't know what it would think mentally. I want to do it. But you're gonna kick me out of this hotel, huh?
I'm sorry, but like, are we gonna be charged for like this whole entire stay?
So once we get downstairs, we'll figure everything out, okay?
This is unbelievable.
Practically runs the Vatican now that the Pope has taken ill. Shh, that's him.
A Benito serve altro per renderlo a proprio agio. Il Duce non sarà mai a proprio agio dentro il Vaticano. Quando arriveranno i suoi ospiti? Domani, se il vento è favorevole.
I think they're gone.
Father Ventura opened the gates to the Vatican. Now the fascists are everywhere. Shameless.
Who's the guest they're waiting for?
I have no idea.
Anytime someone rises up in this world, there's always going to be some asshole trying to drag them down. Within months, we doubled in size and moved into bigger offices.
We made it, Henri!
I haven't heard that name in a long time.
How many years has it been? 19?
Since the infirmary by the Piave.
Those were dark times. Unbearable without a good friend at my side. Follow me.
Hey, Antonio.
For me?
No, that's the latest humdinger out of New York City.
Grazie, amigo mio. I think you will need some rest.
Call them Mad Max because of his hatred of them. It's been set off by something as innocuous as a woman.
This game is insane, dude. Insane. How good it looks.
Buongiorno. This American music is astounding. How do they play like that?
What's going on outside?
They seem to be particularly on edge this morning. I have cornetti if you want something to eat. So what brings you to the Vatican, Indy?
I'm looking for someone. A tall fellow.
Tall fellow. Well, there is Giovanni, the chef. He is quite tall, and his risotto ai funghi is...
Very tall. Like a giant. He stole something from me, and I mean to find out why.
What did he steal?
Well, a cat mummy.
I like how it's
Very unusual for
all
where it was
planned
found.
too. Like I don't have to hit any
The
buttons.
thief left behind his Vatican calling card.
It's like we're watching a movie.
Vatican robber in Connecticut. That seems a bit far-fetched, don't you think? Can I see this calling card?
Sure.
What do you make of this?
It looks like the sigil of the Vatican Secret Archive, but there's something different about it. Are you sure you want to investigate this, Indy?
Well, things don't add up, and it's driving me crazy. There's more to that cat mummy, and I'm not letting that giant off the hook.
Well, the only giants I heard about is from back in the 16th century. And a certain Father Crescenzo claimed to have seen the secret messages inscribed in the oldest buildings of the Vatican. He said they referenced a group of giants he called the fallen angels, hidden in the holy city. But bear in mind that Father Crescenzo was known mainly for one thing.
Oh yeah, what's that?
Stark-raving, brain-sick madness. Well, let's get you dressed like you belong here. Now I remember. This symbol you showed me, I have seen it once before, in the library. Yes, in the conservation workshop. Most likely nothing, but you did say you wanted to investigate this.
It's a lead worth following.
You can put these on. I hope they fit.
Yeah, this will do nice.
Perfetto, Indy. You should have become a man of the cloth.
I found another calling.
We have to be careful. Il Duce has eyes and ears everywhere, even in the Holy City.
Vi siete fatto un amico, padre?
Well, Padre Ventura, this is,
Father Gallagher from St. Joseph's, Boston.
Ah. An American. You're here to help. With Antonio, he's going deaf, he says. An old war wound, I'm told.
Well, I'm just here to serve God. Aren't we all?
Ne assumete la responsabilità. Credo che il Santo Padre sarebbe in quanto contrariato se introducessimo individui discutibili nella sua città.
Naturalmente, Padre Ventura.
He's a jolly fellow.
Yes. Good luck, Indy. If you need me, I will be here, in my office.
Take a look in the library. See if I can't find that symbol.
I'm saying something. It's very different. You can fuck them too. Believe me, you do it.
Ah, Dio santo, che male. Non sapevo che fosse acceso. Devo fare più attenzione.
Let's see if this works.
Madre di Dio, what have you found, Indy?
Secret entrance.
In my library? Where do you think it leads?
Only one way to find out. So dark. Need some light. Can't see.
There is a candle on the table you can use to light your way. Good thinking, Indy. Let's go inside.
All right, follow me.
Watch your step, Indy. I've been asking to have the library renovated for a very long time.
I'll be careful.
This is very exciting, Indy. My hands are shaking. I wonder who built this place and what it was for.
Whatever its purpose was, it's been abandoned for centuries.
Where are you going, Indy?
Let's see if there's another way past this gate.
Of course, I will stay here then, alone. There you are.
Let me get that gate open for you.
It's very dark. I think we need some light. It almost looks like a kind of alchemist's laboratory.
Ancient. Much older than anything here. Where's it from?
We should find a way to open this gate, don't you think?
This writing certainly is eccentric.
What's that on the table? What is that parchment?
You know, this might be a map of those inscriptions you talked about.
I fear this will lead you nowhere, Indy, but if you can bring me some photographic evidence of these inscriptions, we can study them together in my office without raising suspicion.
Let's say I bring you some evidence. You got a camera I can use?
No, but speak to Ernesto, the old janitor in the Vatican post office. I hear he has some special deals from the lost and found section. Here is a very special key. It will give you access to places in the Vatican only priests are allowed. Do not lose it, Indy.
I'll keep it safe.
I have to organize a proper burial for this unfortunate soul. If you need anything, you will find me in my office, Indy. What an exciting discovery, my friend. Even though I have that.
I'm sure it will. One way or another. secrets in the Vatican. Must be some connection to the cat mummy. Should see about that camera, too.
Semplicemente stupendo. Buona giornata, padre.
Pare che Dio vegli su di voi.
Non dite a me cosa Dio fa o non fa, a meno che non vogliate che vi organizzi un incontro. Avevate già visto il Vaticano? Pensaci meglio. Tanto sempre più. Avevamo conquistato l'Italia, ora pensano di poter conquistare Dio. Ora non arriverei a tanto. Forse sono qui per confessarsi.
Piuttosto che essere assolti dei loro peccati, temo vogliano moltiplicarli.
There must be another
Quest'area è
way.
riservata.
Chi vi ha autorizzati a transennare quest'area?
Cosa vi importa?
L'articolo 4 dei patti lateranensi afferma chiaramente che alle autorità italiane è vietato interferire con la sovranità e la giurisdizione della Santa Sede. Grazie. Adesso rispondi alla domanda. Ma l'unica autorità del Vaticano è il Papa.
Cosa fa?
There it is. The Vatican Post Office. That went easier than expected.
Quando avremmo potuto essere in Spagna, con Vatican.
Certo. Dà pure la colpa a me. Solo per quel quando eravamo
Quel rumore. Meglio dare un'occhiata. Indietro. Qui non si entra. Non puoi stare qui, vattene. Ultimo avvertimento. Vattene, altrimenti... Dai! Più forte!
Oh, there it is. The Vatican Post Office. That went easier than expected.
Voi due, forza, al lavoro!
Signor sì, capitano.
Arriviamo, capitano.
Finalmente. Era più di mezz'ora che discutevano. Da non crederci?
Some people just love the sound of their own voice.
Ah, an American. Yes, the fascists are... what is the word? I should not say. You have lost something, yes? Perhaps it is here in my collection?
Yeah, I need a camera. Antonio tells me you have some special deals.
Antonio sent you?
He's a friend.
Antonio is a lousy bum who cheats at cards. Goodbye.
Now just hang on. Let's work something out, huh?
I only have one camera, and it is very, very special. Quite small. Maybe this big. And you can take photos in color. Oh, so beautiful. You would need... well, it's very expensive. More than you could afford.
Look, I need to take some pictures, and there's no other camera in this place. So what do you say?
Well... this is the price you pay. I assure you, it is more than fair.
It's really that good, huh?
Come back when you have more lira, signore.
One way or another, I'm getting that camera.
Salve, padre.
The Lord be with you, sister.
Ma sei matto? Abbiamo bisogno di altre medicine. Non mi interessa cosa dice padre Ventura. Non puoi semplicemente... Pronto? Pronto? Salve.
Bless you, sister.
Amo questo tempo.
Questi uccelli non hanno un po' di rispetto. Lordare i muri della città santa.
Ti aspetti che se la tengano tutto il tempo mentre volano?
Sono creature di Dio. Che portino rispetto.
Dio ha fatto gli uccelli così come sono.
Ventura darà di matto
Salve.
perché non abbiamo ancora finito.
Chi se ne importa?
Meglio verificare la sua idea.
Damn it. He's on to me.
Buon pomeriggio.
These will go to someone who can use them.
Era grosso come un cavallo.
W posture. I just can't. What's up, Loki? Probably not the best posture, you're right. Alright, let's take a break and play UFC. Like a game that's new, you mean? Or you're getting something new. What are you getting? That's true. Yo, what is going on with this thing? Why didn't you just do that? That was the weirdest thing. What just happened? I know. Wait, can you hear it? Whoa! I just punched myself. Just hurt my hand. Jesus. Hurt my hand for the stream. Tower of Nicholas. Alright, but where are we supposed to go? We have to get some money. How are you, Loki? How you doing? Alright, let's go upward this time.
Oh, sorella, avete trovato il gatto? No, il povero padrone.
Oh, you can't hit the lady there. That's good to hear.
Damn. Need to get away.
I'm good, brother. I'm alright. Been better, but work is moving along. Everything's moving along. So, it's not bad, but it's like getting to be warm, and this time last year was really fun. And it's just, it's still fun. It's just different memories, right? So, how do we get upstairs? There's no upstairs? Oh, right here. For real.
You might think the odds are in your favor.
Bastard. Oh god, we got the whole mob on us. Make some money like this. Get off me, boy. Ow, he just swung a pipe with those feet. Ow. Crack the whip. Crack the whip. Damn, bro. Oh, oh, oh. Oh, I got smacked. What the heck? What the heck? Alright, wait. We gotta find a way to actually get there. We have to buy the camera from this Ernesto chick. I mean, Ernesto guy. But I don't know where the fuck he is. I don't know. I'm sorry. I don't know where the money is. You know what I'm saying? Like, where is it? Alright, we're not gonna punch that guy. He seems like a good dude. This is the camera we have to buy. It's ridiculous. This little, whatever this guy's name is, Ernesto. He wants 379 clams for that thing. I tried. Look at it. You can't whip the guy out in front, can you?
The Lord be with you, father.
Watch out! Watch out! Watch out, dude. This thing's deadly. What is this way? What if we go this way? Nothing. I think they made it so you can't whip the people, like, walking around. But there we are. We have to buy the camera somehow. It does, right? But it's okay. We'll buy the camera.
Greetings, father.
Oh, hey, brother. Hola, brother. Well, Indiana. Get on up there. There we go. Or parkour.
God bless you, sir.
Oh my god, yeah, same. Dude, I slept, like, a lot today. I feel you.
The Lord be with you, sister.
But I can hit these guys? I just want to play the fighting game, honestly. Let's just play the fighting game. Oh, 7? Yeah, it's 10 here. That makes sense. How's the weather been?
EA Sports. It's in the
Is
game.
Is it like the same thing every day? Mid, yeah. Yeah, finally consistent. That's true. How did I lose this? I lost that fight.
Our tale to take now.
Fairly consistent. It's good.
Here is Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this fight is 3 rounds in the UFC featherweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, Charles Boston
You ready to fight?
He's ready.
Well, he came off the Ultimate Fighter Latin America and almost immediately vaulted into featherweight contention. A Taekwondo black belt, great kicking game, but the submission skills are there as well. Yair Rodriguez, a 4-time UFC bonus winner. Must-see TV.
He's
very
won
much
the...
a fair assessment of this young man who has them excited in Mexico and beyond. Punches and bunches.
Oh, Lord.
Combination there, really doing a nice job stringing his shots together.
He's doing a great job of stringing the shots together.
Was not
and
it.
Also just mixing up the target.
That was mid takedown defense.
Great job finding different places for his strikes to land.
Misses with the right hand.
I mean, these guys are letting it fly. What a pace that they're fighting at.
Takedown defense holds up. And there's that kicking game from Yair Rodriguez on full display early on in this one tonight.
Yeah, Yair Rodriguez is a beast. And you know when you watch him, when you're going into the octagon with him, you got to always be on high alert because he can hit you from anywhere. And a lot of times it comes from those kicks, those very diverse, scary, dangerous, challenging to understand kicks that he throws.
All right, he'll engage in a single collar tie.
Nice block.
Oh, punches and bunches. Oh, big hook. That'll sting.
All right, if we punt, throw more. Oh, God.
And busy as he looks to improve position here.
Don't let him sweep you.
Drops down inside the now closed guard of his opponent.
Let's see how patient he is.
Oh.
He attacks a submission or big ground and pound.
And he caught the kick. We'll see what he can do with it. Rodriguez's kick to the body is blocked.
You don't really stand after you take a head kick like this. That is such toughness to even be on his feet right now.
Oh, big left.
Oh!
Big right hand there. There's that left hand.
Oh, right hand.
Whoa! Oh, these guys are absolutely getting after it. Huge shots landing on both sides.
Oh, good W, man.
And now some separation. Well, his leg is clearly compromised here early, starting to limp a little bit, and perhaps this affects his strategy as the fight continues.
Yeah, you know, these guys are so tough that when you are able to visually see someone react to the damage, react to the pain, it tells you.
Well, I'm not sure the extent to which he has...
You ready to fight? Ready.
All right, here we go with round 2.
Tries to take out the leg. Beautiful leg kick lands.
Slips the punch nicely there. Watch for that open. Oh, the head kick there as it lands, and maybe time to get the bonus checks ready.
I mean, this fight is about done. He's got him hurt very bad with his head kick. Now he has to find one more strike to end the night.
Strong outside leg kick. Huge left. Well, his opponent seemed to be stunned to a significant extent tent, but was able to recover, and it's almost like he let him off the hook.
Kind of let him off the hook. He needed to really put his foot on the gas.
Oh, he's got him hurt badly now. Oh! And that will do it! El Pantera, Yair Rodriguez has done it!
Oh, boy!
It's a good knockout.
Take a moment and tell you why Steve is so absent. So we use these big moments to continue to grow our online presence. And sometimes that means collaborating with other creators and personalities. This is like a yeah, I play this way better.
Logan and Jake see the moment and the video and the photo, and they have these like visions of media, and then it's like television. Even when everyone is going home, Logan and Jake are both still working. Like they're trying to get those clips out, and that doesn't stop.
Especially that one was again. Yes, I bro, fuck. This thing's flying. Having your content be received by a lot of eyeballs is success. When Jake and I realized that years ago, that is when we really started to grow. Yo, good morning, Logan. Good morning, Jake. Father. Today is going to be popping. After 3 years of living in Los Angeles, Logan and I became the biggest daily vloggers on YouTube. Yeah, those guys going out to LA. Fuck, they're gonna end up doing fucking porn because their shit didn't work out. You know, you're taking all the worst things. And luckily, they're just working hard. Views are increasing. The attention is increasing. I'm making money. Well, when I started making merch, fuck me. He grossed $50 million in 2017. $50 fucking million. Logan's at his house with like his friends doing crazy shit every day. Whole squad fucking thing. At some point, we started kind of talking about who gets more views, who gets more subscribers, and then it like manifested into this real life thing.
This is the loudest MMA venue that I have ever been in.
John, I feel the same thing. UFC 124. When I walked out of the back to Josh Koscheck, I had never heard anything like the crowd in the Bell Center before he fought George St. Pierre. These people cheer and they cheer loud for their guy.
Thanks for stopping by.
That's a big hook to the chin.
People like this rivalry that we have. And the line between reality and content
Stand out. It's amazing to think not all that long ago this was a man who weighed 214.
I mean, that is massive. 214 pounds.
It was
Fighting against featherweight now.
And so the virtue that is normally
that he had to show in order to get to this weight class and do it pretty comfortably. He's not dying when he's walking to the scale. He's a pro's pro, and it's showing in his performances.
Well, he's no stranger to being in this position. Strong work from the top here by Volkanovski. Well, he continues to manhandle him here on the ground.
This job signs are. He went first.
Well, the ground and pound is there once again. Strong work here by Volkanovski. All right, so now we start to see some redness underneath the elbow. You got to think he's going to continue to attack the body with all of his strikes.
Well, his opponent has not done anything to deter him.
I was in this relationship, but it was like
going to the well.
One day we'd be dating, the next day we wouldn't.
Right now, he
was
seems
jealous
lost.
that I got the
Well, he's got his back now. Well, this is a tough fighter to buck off. Very good pressure and work here by Volkov. Oh, that's how you do it. Postures up and lands to the head.
Like it still hasn't, you know, just like suppress that as much as possible. I'm not going to say this, but I did try. Most of them for Logan. Because he's the older brother and something very funny about him.
I'm hoping I get an invite to the after.
Lots more money than I've ever made. What am I?
Well, he's going to enjoy watching this one.
The shit they're doing to each other. Should not take that. You should not do it. You can make a family thing. Just don't fuck with a dude. Like, if you're a dude, you're a bro, you stay away from that tail. There's plenty of tail out there. You don't need to rail the tail that you're everybody to rail.
You gained, what? 70,000 Low Gang members today. That's right, baby. 70,000 subs in a day. Someone stop us.
I look back at it now and I'm ashamed. I'm truly ashamed of whatever version of myself that was. But yeah, man, since then, Jake and I have gotten to a little bit of a better place.
You ready to fight? Ready.
All right, here he is, one of the best featherweights in the world. Ilya Topuria ready to go for round one. He has been a methodical fighter every step of the way, as I see. He talked to us about this is
big. That's big.
And now he lands a combination.
Process control from each other and find the whole today.
Just a gorgeous
around that time, we slowly realized that we were going to be the only people there for each other.
Yeah, talking for a while now. I think it's time to train.
When we both started training together, I think that was so healthy for our relationship. We were doing things together. Admittedly, things aren't always perfect between Jake and I. We're always finding a way to one-up each other, but I call it inspiration. We both want to be just at the top of our sport. I want to be the biggest WWE star in the world. Jake has found a serious calling to boxing. The new age, Mr. Miyagi. Over and over. Boxing pulled me out of a really dark place. Drugs, partying, hanging out with the wrong people. And boxing gave me routine, discipline, and focus. And now my new goal is to become world champion. So I've lined up some massive fights for this year. You heard it right, mother. I'm fighting Mike Tyson. I'm the best ever. 3 years ago now, I was in Costa Rica doing my first ayahuasca ceremony. One of the nights, randomly out of nowhere, it's like showing me this vision of me and Mike Tyson in a giant stadium.
You ready to fight?
And it shows the next day, like a butterfly effect, millions of kids going into boxing gyms. And the next Mike Tyson was like from that fight. I was so I get on call with Mike and like, yo, how are you? I'm sure I'm in Costa Rica now.
See, there it is.
Spiritual retreat.
Great volume on that combination. All right, so 1 minute into the fight, we've got now this could be the beginning of the end.
It seems like we are in the final act of the four-part play because this fight is not done.
So both girls landing right out of the chute.
Intertwined in some weird way. And
Bueno Silva's cut, folks. Nasty cut on her lip just opened up. Back to the feet.
He's like, yeah, amazing, bro. That's amazing. Yeah, that sounds so cool, Jake.
The finish.
I mean, wow.
Jake is a generational boxer. He's on track to be a world champion. Opinions are generally mixed on this Tyson fight. Who do you think's gonna win next? I think Mike's gonna beat the shit out of Jake Paul. I think most people know that Jake Paul will beat that Tyson. It's embarrassing. Like, there is no competition here. Michael got more techniques than Jake Paul has ever learned in his life. I'm thinking about betting a lot of money on it. I really haven't come in that idea. I like him, but in this particular fight, he has to go. Yes. What do you say about this? I think you're gonna win, but he's a competitor. Ready to fight? More strategy. Yes.
All right, we're underway here at the famed Madison Square Garden, right in New York City.
Mike only needs 2 punches.
And she caught the coach.
Jake Burns, people say, well, you beat up a 15-year-old man. So what? Shut the fuck up. You watch the fight, baby.
Wow, what a
Mike Tyson. The internet has Jake has his opinion.
What a last minute! Couple of chins here being tested early.
Size, this YouTuber from the UK. He was the market and influencer boxing. At one point, we were mortal enemies, but we went from lives to partners.
Huge left hand!
And he's the person that Jake hates like most in this world. Man, it's obviously 57 years old. Man. Like, just fun. This would be crazy. No, it's really major, but when you're wearing
the official decision is in. It resides with Farouche.
Totally
Ladies and gentlemen, we go to the judges' scorecards for
Logan is
decision.
constantly undermining me any chance. He's sitting there. It's my biggest enemy, talking shit about the biggest accomplishment of
All right, well, it's always nice to get a quick finish, but you got to think she and her team will enjoy watching this fight back as she emerges over the boxer by decision.
She was able to mix it up beautifully. She did everything in the way that they intended her to do it. Her coaches will be very proud of her performance tonight.
What podcast did you watch? I up you the whole time. I said when I found a second, because we're actually go at it and beat them. What's your yes man? I'm not that. I'm not that. Get other people to tell you that it's going to be a good fight. He's fucking old, bro. It's free. It's free. It's Mike Tyson and Jake Paul. No one's not going to watch this fight, dude. Bro, it's Mike Tyson.
Ready. All right, here we go with round one. Mixed martial arts superstars on both sides. Amanda Nunes versus Holly Holm. And despite Nunes beating Cyborg to win the featherweight title, she still believes she does her best work here at 135.
She feels as though 135 is her weight class, and Holly Holm has also done that, going up, going down. These are two women that just truly enjoy a fight. Tonight, they finally get to fight each other.
Sometimes I just don't get why Logan treats me this way. It's sociopathic level of empathy for his younger brother. He's constantly trying to. Jake is a tough guy, but he's also sensitive. It's not a good combo. And this argument that was about the Tyson fight happened right before we were pitching this exact show. So yeah, it's an extreme argument. Yeah, that's what she told me.
20 seconds left.
She texted me, where's
The overhand punch to the head.
too baffling. He's no ego-driven narcissist, so I can't even trust him. You know,
What a fight.
The official decision is now in.
You are surrounded by yes men who will do anything to make them
Ladies
win.
and gentlemen, we go to the judges' scorecards for a decision. Declaring the winner by unanimous decision, Amanda, Lioness of the Ring, Nunes.
All right, well, few fighters like fight night as much as Amanda Nunes. She was smiling when she walked in. She will be smiling when she walks out as the winner by decision tonight.
It's all she does. She wins and wins and wins. And tonight, once again, she proves why she stands atop the mountain in female fighting in the UFC and why she's the greatest of all time.
She's DJ Khaled, essentially.
She really is. She really is.
Just transpired. I'm pitching a show about being loving brothers. Yeah. Like 1 minute. Sometimes I will align with Jake to the T on everything, and sometimes I just won't. You should have your brother's back, no matter what he does. I have to remind people, Jake is the problem. He creates problems with everybody.
All right, so here we go with round one. The Hall of Famer Ronda Rousey has left the
Tyson fight is one of the biggest
to
fights
try
of
to
the
exact
last
some
several
revenge
years.
against the Lions.
So,
And she's got some work to do.
the most
She's
amount
going
of
to
chatter,
change that
the
result.
most
The
amount
result
of
of a fight
criticism.
that wasn't competitive at all. She has to get her
Logan,
hands on
he just wants
Amanda
to pin his
Nunes
the
and
back.
get this fight to the ground.
And be the bigger person
Trying to kick the leg out.
on this call, so we have to be cordial.
Oh, great block there. Takedown defense holds up. Oh, could be in trouble after that knee to the head. So more output, at least in the early going. Huge connection fire there.
Lower the curtains. Bring the cast out. Bring the cast
Listen, move.
I think she's going to go hard in the paint and go for a finish here. I'm just not sure why she is backing off the pedal.
I don't know why she isn't committing herself
It's a
to
pleasure to
finishing
meet
this
everyone.
fight.
And
She has done a
yeah, we have the testosterone Kardashians, true hardcore American family. Like if the Kardashians were combat fighters, that's really what we have here. Not everyone was on board for doing this show, mainly Nina. This is not what we're doing. It's ridiculous. She's apprehensive because, let's be honest, we're filming our lives sort of like a reality show. And
So here's
reality
Amanda
shows,
Nunes back for more. She can mix it up with any
shit show.
bantamweight in the world, but believes she
To
has some
convince Nina
striking
to show.
advantages in this particular matchup here tonight that she can take advantage of. Let's see if Nunes follows up on those fight week words and puts them into action tonight.
You see their stake in this fight.
Trading
Bringing
strikes
more
and both are
attention.
landing at will.
Yeah, edge of your seat
Where
action. We
I
expected
was
it to be
personally
good. These women are delivering. Oh,
like
now
at
about
a
to
time
say.
in my life where I wanted to
Oh, right hand landed.
off
There
from
you go.
that. It's like I had been in the spotlight for so long and modeling and just like trying to be like clean with it. So I was kind of ready to take a backseat on it, but then I had to like plug in.
This is what it's to do.
Fast pace here in the early going.
I want to do a
Left hand. 30 seconds now to go in the fight.
I can't do it.
Nice right hand.
Heavy leather landed on both sides in that exchange.
You're my baby.
Oh, big left.
You know this boy, he's so lunatic, which he overcame first few nights.
I mean, she is feeling so
it really
good
was
tonight.
like
She's
I
trying
met
to
my
work
best
on her
friend
physically and mentally.
in a male version.
You need to ask yourself.
Ladies
See how
and
the
gentlemen,
judges
we
saw
go
it.
to the judges'
Here is Bruce
scorecards for
Buffer.
decision. For the winner by unanimous decision,
Why?
Why?
Jermaine,
To show you
the
off.
Iron Lady,
You're something.
Diradame.
All right, so the Muay Thai stylist Jermaine Durandamy puts on a
I
striking
just
clinic
understood her.
tonight.
She
And
understood
gets her
me.
hand raised
And
yet again.
we clicked.
She really does have an
Plus,
infectious way about her, and it's nice to see Jermaine
saying
now
you are
exhale,
made for the
share
camera.
this moment with her coaches and teammates. And big picture, this win figures to really propel her forward at 135 pounds.
So, this show is part of my natural evolution. Now doing live TV like WWE and boxing. And of course, the next natural evolution is the family reality TV show.
So what about the kids?
The kids.
Well, I assume we're not just going to do one season because that means it sucks.
What if it's really good? And it gets picked up season after season, you just hold off forever?
Well, I mean, I definitely don't know if I want to have a child and a baby and do all of that while we're doing a new show.
Katie Perry.
She doesn't care. She wants to be famous and she's a superstar. That.
Ready.
Well, whether you're a boxer or a mixed martial artist, you want to compete at Madison Square Garden, the world's most famous arena. And
Cameras are not relaxing to me. It's not like a natural. Besides Kevin.
When you grew up as a fighter, especially a heavyweight, it is your dream
You don't
to
stress me
headline
out.
MSG
But like people
and
with
fight for
cameras
heavyweight
stress me
champions
out.
of the world.
For sure. I just wanted to start with the power play.
You did great, babe. Thank you.
Muhammad Ali, Joe Frazier, all those great fights that you guys had at
Done yet.
MSG.
I understand why Nina was appreciated by the show.
They can't possibly
So
know
it
where
says,
she is
I
right
think I
now.
can get it.
After taking such a massive
We're about to get so
What a last minute!
Not this is.
Oh my goodness! Ooh, nice leg kick.
Oh, a big right hand! 30 seconds now to go in the fight. Holy, she landed a huge strike there, and now she's going to tie.
Never mistake this young lady right here for not
Oh my goodness, back and forth we go. Massive shots being landed on both sides.
This is a really close fight.
The official decision is in. It resides with Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, we go to the...
Actually, make this trade. Go fuck yourself. I don't give a fuck anymore, bro. I'm just in the trailer. Logan and I have a history of being at each other's throats. We can go from hating each other to loving each other, and that's what being a Paul is kind of all about. How are you? I've been better, to be honest. I'm just like, I think I'm gonna train tonight and then take it for. Just thank you. If you want to sit here, what's that? I guess the rules.
What's that?
Yeah.
No, actually my good side changed. Before this was my good side, and now actually this is my good side. It's so weird.
You know, all your sides are good. Even your insides.
So that's great.
Even your insides.
So that's great.
Yeah, that's how the Dutch are, man.
Football family is some Dutch.
Yeah, they're so direct, and they say whatever's on their mind versus like things are kind of fake.
When Jake and I met, we really connected on such a deep level. We're both athletes, but we are so much more than that. We bring out the best in each other.
Have you ever seen a train? Boxing saved my life and brought me out of a place. And I don't think many sports can do that. You know, I didn't fall in love with football. Fuck you guys.
Jake and I started dating, and all of a sudden, I'm a part of the culture. The craziest family in the world.
Yuda's a 6-time world champion speed skater. She's very disciplined, very committed to her sport. She inspires me because of how hard she works. In the Netherlands, she's really famous. She's from like a different culture. but we fit together so well. We are currently in a long distance relationship because she has to be training there 8 to 9 months out of the year. But we try to see each other whenever we can. All right, guys. So as you know, I hadn't seen my girlfriend in a long time, so I wanted to fly all the way to the Netherlands to see friends with
Whenever we're together, we're like super connected. It's just like my cells in my body are just connected to his. Whenever I leave, I feel like it rips away, and it's because like us humans are like not meant to do this.
I thought so. I'm thinking about it all the time. We just can't wait till after the 2026 Olympics. She's gonna win gold. I'm gonna win the world championship that year, and then she'll retire and we'll have babies and start a family.
Man, looks beautiful.
Yeah, it's hard for me to like speak up because I'm like scared to say things wrong because I don't really speak super good English. But yeah, I sometimes repeat. Yeah. That in real life you guys have a pretty good relationship, but online you guys don't always like look like you guys are brothers. Jake has you're like more than maybe the other way around if I'm like 100% honest right now. But I think that is maybe some bigger problem between you guys. I get that it's so hard to be two brothers, both successful, But to me, it's so obvious that I'm just trying to, like, every time I do something, like, tear it down. And I know how much that disappoints Jake, and it just really hurts him, and everything that hurts me.
When we had a little family sit down, you took it very blunt with me about how I treated Jake. I appreciate your candor. We need people to tell us their opinions without being worried about how we think about them.
I have definitely had more concern with this show than maybe.
Face-off team deathmatch. Eliminate all threats. The lead is on. Reclaim the advantage, now hold it.
Because I am on such a different page than you with Jake, and I really cherish, like, our privacy. It's interesting to me how much we already watch the show. Like, they are, and they're interested in that thing. I also want them to feel, you know, this banter to depth of,
Unfortunately, Hollywood and management talked about us doing shows 5 years ago. There's no benefit for all the other people involved. There's some, well,
I don't want our wedge to be divided somehow with three of us in standard that it's
what my concerns were is always what you just said about how you two come across as persons. And you're not. I know that you know, when they were in LA, there was a lot of competition. And you just found they really loved each other. Well, let's go, that's Jake. I'd say recently some of the, like, Logan hurting Jake and saying things that upset Jake is even more devastating because I know it's real.
Look, I obviously have a fucking empathy issue. For whatever reason, it just doesn't come supernatural to me to be like 100% supportive of the people around me if I think something obviously in the opposite direction.
Jake was kind of always in Logan's shadow. And Logan did a good job of trying to keep Jake there. Logan didn't want Jake being number one. Logan wanted to be. It's nothing different. Like my brothers and I, you know, we got in fights with each other, but we also beat the fuck out of people multiple times. You know, we had more fun with the idea of going, yeah, I got your back, let's fucking go.
I honestly have some, maybe a deep-rooted issue on how I was raised because he was so harsh, and so I give my little brother that tough love. My dad. It's free.
You know what? You say that shit like you said one time, I'm a liability. Shut the fuck up. Name a time.
Got a runner.
Name a time.
I can name something called this show.
Guess what? I'm part of the show, and that guy was boring as fuck.
Oh, he's accepting it.
Fuck who he is. He's boring as fuck.
Giving up the lead.
If you guys sit down because you were assigned with him, I would have been on. Fuck that.
Explosive nature of acting out is a liability. Jake and I have successful pitches. 5 successful pitches. And the one time we let you sit in on a pitch, your one added comment, the one thing you added, was just something salted in. No, it's fucking true. When you asked us for an example, we provided one that happened within the last 3 weeks. It's over, man. What the fuck? Do you feel like you got your 30?
Oh. You want to talk about a liability, it's your fucking manager. To the liability. Same thing with everybody in liability. I can blow up all of LA right now with the button I fucking...
Everything that the boys have built in that I'm a part of now, and the life that I'm living is thanks to the internet. You know, he wants to take over the world, and so does Jake, and I'm sure Greg would love to too. I guess it's the one spot where we weren't completely on the same page in terms of what we wanted right here, right now. But I'm also open to it. You know, like I wouldn't be doing this show if I didn't
Anytime, any
believe
place,
that
asshole.
it would be a good experience. Right.
Hostiles using field upgrade. Enemy field upgrade.
Falling behind, Crimson.
Last week, but I'm not gonna win. Period. Which doesn't have a shitty
Keep it that way. We've taken the lead. Stay on task.
Floating excursion. There's no point in going to do that. Big fucking.
Hostiles reclaimed the lead.
I just thought to myself, like, what was his plan there? What was he thinking?
Claim the advantage.
Get
Now
my
hold
drone
it.
on this guy. It's like drown. It's on the bottom of the sea.
See.
Well, I see it. You can still see the drone just under the water. It's fish.
Target ID.
People with us, you know, so we put together our best future message.
Flashbang.
You're not even close.
Deeper.
You show where you're at.
Enemy grenade.
Over here.
No, it wasn't that far.
I knew the whole time that the drone would never be recovered. I wanted to watch them suffer and get hypothermia.
I'm very emotional. Why? I don't know. It's stupid. Why? When you're ready and you're unsmiling, you close down your eyes for a second.
When I started working with a therapist, it was like 1,000 steps backwards.
Just feel the difference of feeling. Shit. And you turn. You get Jake Paul. He's the man. No, goddamn officer.
My first reaction was, "Fuck this guy! Well, I don't want him to be a part of this. He needs to grow up." Looking in the mirror is scary. It's not easy. It's work. It's literally work. It's work.
And my favorite thing now is starting to achieve the life force.
With all of the hatred from the world, through meditation, I can just accept it and let it go.
This is the motherfucking moment that you tap it, see it, feel it, and you know it. Every fucking cell in your body. I want you to connect to the elevated feeling. Celebrate it, you feel it, and know it.
I've proven myself in the ring, but no matter what I do, people still want to see me as the Disney Channel kid. And so I'm proving the world wrong once again. I'm a fighter.
Alpha secure.
Young kids, dreams coming true of being in the video. The boxing game. Seeing this. It's more difficult. I look like Rita. Here's the problem. Getting scanned into a video is surreal. I used to play as Ali and Tyson, and now kids are doing the controller. Right? It's not only a milestone in my career, it's a dream come true. As a kid, I think I was always like trying to find myself. And I think I struggled a lot with ADHD. I wasn't meant to be like sitting in a desk all day. I feel like I was destined for greatness. I just didn't know what, where, or how. It wasn't meant to be in the system. And so I couldn't finish. And it was like, what do you want to do? Where do you want to major in college? You know, get good grades. You're not keeping up. What's your career path? I'm just like, I don't know.
Take it, objective capture in progress.
How am I
We're losing Alpha.
supposed to figure out any of this?
Jake, you're up in the public eye. Recently, in the public. That's not easy.
Keep him off me.
We can only become the best version of ourselves if we have the support of the ones around us. No matter what they do, we want them to be happy.
Alive for that much. Did you hold the baseline?
Hostile shooter. Security.
One of the hardest parts about boxing is managing your life outside of the ring. Staying in the gym, keeping that experience, build my record up, fighting for the bright lights is all a part of my path to the world champion. And that requires so much sacrifice. So probably understands that.
Engaging shooter.
Right now, these gentlemen I just stated, everything is going for speed. I'm going to do everything I can to be the best I can at the Olympics. I had these goals since I was 12. So I can't wait for any guy, like for nobody. I have to finish this chapter for me. For me, the biggest thing is like not always being there for him, like not always being there for him during his fights and stuff. It's in his season and right now. It's just a sacrifice we have to make. We're both like in the same position. Long distance is definitely difficult, but Jake is one person, so I will do whatever to be with him.
Take it, see. Mark it down, Bravo.
Somebody should have been and we stressed out. the craziest emotion and experience looking at this stick that tells you everything's about to change. And you got it. There was like a mixed feeling of like shock, but also relief, but also like, what the fuck are you doing? Like, what's happening here? I was just a hormonal mess. And here I am about to tell Logan he's gonna be a dad. Like, what am I doing? So I was like, okay, like I got blood crime, obviously, because that's what he does with everything. Not really. No fucking way. It's not in the. Well, it's stuck. No. When you're older, we're gonna get it out of here. Oh. I'll never forget that moment. The parents sat me down and forever changed my life. I have wanted to be a dad for like ever. Obviously, I was excited, but I will say, in my head, I'm like, holy shit, you're telling me you're pregnant. Okay. Are you sure? What do you think? Like, what? Now what? What? Oh, never. Yeah. You know, I was so nervous. I'm ready to be a father. I love this one. To the ends of the earth. I definitely have some anxiety about filming while I'm pregnant because it's just like two things that are brand new for me, but I'm really excited to start doing it. Mom, would you mind stepping off for a sec? Yeah. Okay. Wait, are you kind of alone? Yeah, I am alone. Okay. I have something to show you. What? I brought her some steak into frame, and she starts getting all emotional, and like she has wanted to be a grandma forever. It was just such an amazing moment. Seeing your faces and
This thing's gonna die.
it was
Cause my base.
that moment when Logan sees his child and he sees in her belly for 40 weeks, like I can't wait for that moment. That's a whole nother thing. I don't even want to think about it yet because I was there.
There's another one.
Logan doesn't do anything small, so he's definitely gonna go hard and they're telling everyone about this baby.
Nina and I are going to tell the whole family that Jake is definitely going to be last. Probably bust his happen after his fight with Ryan Borland in a few weeks, if we can keep the secret. If you haven't it's fun, man. Really boxing, falling more and more in love with it. Just get to talk shit on stage and people up. Oh yeah, we're going to party on Sunday, a post-fight day party. It's a dark. It's a garden. You know anything about gardens? But I don't know whether Alex Logan coming over, hit the helicopter, press conference. Finally gonna see Ryan face to face. He's the winner. Ryan Borland is the most experienced fighter I've watched yet. He's a Golden Gloves champion, 17-2 record. Beating him would finally silence all the haters saying that Jake Paul. He said, one he just parts of the conference. Parts of the conference. My day, sunset, playing to the truck, sunset, I'm always there, I'm not to be, I don't know how to work and ride. Shower up and then I'm going to be world champion, but people just can't comprehend the reality of what I'm doing. If I'm 27 years old and living my lives, and they're 24 and 33, which are my biggest haters, everything they see in me represents what they want to do or what they were afraid to go out and chase. And so there's still people commenting, this is rigged. Fuck this guy. He's never gonna do shit. People don't really realize how hard these guys work. Like, they really out here everybody. The only person that they want to work with you. And the money's nice feature of it, but I'm more proud of like Peter and Tommy. They don't give a fuck what they're doing. They're doing their thing. 17 and she's 6 knockouts. Say hello to Brian, the Rhino Wood. Now let's say hello to the man who calls Puerto Rico home. He is the problem child, but here on the island they call him El Dorado, the rooster of Dorado. He is the one and only Jake Paul. It's interesting when you're talking about Jake Paul, the boxer. So I think it's only in his last couple fights that people have started to give him the credit of just being a boxer, period, as opposed to an influencer boxer, a YouTube boxer. But I would say as of right now, Jake Paul's biggest weakness is that he just doesn't have a lot of experience. What people do is for the body is like all the amateur fights, maybe they went down the Olympic route. He claims to want to be a champion, a legitimate champion. The only way to do that is to get more fights. The whole family in attendance as well to see you all. Boxing would not have been the sport I would have chosen. Kids going to, and thought Jake would probably do it, and either that or the seal, which is equally terrible. I don't know. Just have a passion for it, and whether I like it or not doesn't matter. It's Jake's choice. Let's go back to the big other boxes. So these British YouTubers, Parasite and Desi, who are brothers, called out me and Logan to fight. this is the same KSI that I dislike, and it was now business part one. This is
Okay. It's 11.
Me and KSI, we actually hate each other. You know, we're doing a press conference. And it was getting the same amount of views as Mayweather versus McGregor's press conference. And we're like, what the fuck's going on here? Younger brother versus younger brother, older brother versus older brother. This is like the best match of the day. It was. 6 rounds later, it's a tie. Wow. We sold 1 million plus pay-per-views on YouTube, made history. It was just a success on all fronts, besides actually winning the fight. Jake found a way different card in boxing than I did. For 3 months, Logan and I had trained with professional coaches to win the fight, but I had no idea what I was in for. Being in front of 25,000 people doing the most animalistic thing humans can do. All the technique pretty much went out the window. I'm bleeding everywhere, and I was like, let's fucking go. From then on, it just became what I was going to do. A boxing purist was probably one of the naysayers of this. Like, come on, but I made myself, okay, let's see what's going on here. Now I'm paying attention. Let's see where this goes. Let's see how it goes.